welcome back to my channel. Gonna talk about manis today. Yeah, nail art, manicures, love them. I just love playing with my polishes, and I think it's fun to share just the different things we do and how we thought about the polishes that we use and the formulas and the other good stuff that comes along with that. The only thing I really can't attest to on a lot of these is lasting time, because I don't wear them long enough to kind of give them a chance to chip on me or anything, because you know how it is. You want to change it up. You want to, play a little bit more, and it's like, okay, that's a couple days old, let's do something different. But let's go ahead and get started, because I got, I think, 10 this time that I have to share with you. To be honest, I'm a little behind on this series. I probably got a lot more to do, but I'm only going to do 10. And I'll go ahead and just cut it off there. And then hopefully I'll be able to get back on here in the near future and catch up, get closer to the present and not so much in the past, because I think some of these were like June, July. So yeah, oh well, we'll still talk about them. I still remember. Okay. So anyways, let's go ahead and get started. I'm sorry, I'm looking down kind of my notes and my pictures so I know which polishes I need to pull. Okay, number one. First one we're going to talk about is a manicure that I got to wear. And again, this is all different nail art, and most of these is actually they're except for one. Okay, they're all nail art except for one. And basically, I get different ideas just from different places, either in talking with Sheena, which is my son's fiance. I get to do her nails a lot, and I just enjoy that so much. And I'm just a learn as I go type of gal. I don't have any I guess I didn't go to school or anything for anything, but it's just nail art. It's just fun. It's not anything professional. I'm definitely not a professional. It's just something that we like. Oh, sorry. Something that we like to do, and it's just fun to play and giggle and just enjoy nail art. So sometimes she'll come with me with her own idea or just a color scheme, and she'll give me like, okay, I want geometric, or I want happy, or just whatever, and then we'll go from there. And then with me, a lot of times I'll go based on kind of what I'm wearing, or maybe something that I saw. I got inspirations from another polish buddy, or something that I want to try that, a tutorial or whatever. And sometimes I'll put my own little twist on it, or sometimes I try to do it like they do it. But I try to remember. So I'm not about if I don't remember, it isn't because I'm trying to take credit or say I did this myself. I'm not about that. But so most of my designs are just simple and stripes, whatever. Like this first one, let's take for example, this I used, it's just basically a vertical stripe going up the side of my nail, and a vertical stripe going across, not a vertical, horizontal stripe going across. And this is what I did, is I went ahead and I pulled out my striping polishes. I guess these are called nail art paints. These are the Kiss kind. I used a black and I used a white, and I've had these a long time, and they do work pretty well. Sometimes I have to use my thinner on them just to get them to the nice consistency that I want, but I do enjoy the brush, and I like I like the way that the texture of them, and the way that the denseness of them, I guess is the word I'm looking for. And I used a black and a white on this one, but I went ahead and used this Revlon polish. It's called Fearless, and basically it's just kind of like an orangey red cream. And I went ahead and I used 2 coats. This is a nice polish. It really worked well. 2 coats. It was nice, even application, no problems with it whatsoever. Beautiful color. Went ahead and laid this down as my base. I went ahead and I did a vertical stripe and then a horizontal stripe with the white, and then I outlined it with the black, and that was that. And here's what it looks like. So take a look and tell me what you think. Okay, so that was that one. The next one is real easy too. This one really wasn't much of a nail art thing, if I remember right. I'm looking at a picture, I'm sorry. Like I said, it's been a little while since I've done these. Basically, these are just two oily polishes I had recently picked up at the time, and I just thought they looked so pretty together. And because when I set them next to each other, they thought, oh wow, these look like they belong together. So I got these, and the glitter is called Bubbly Bombshell, which is just a gorgeous magenta. It's got little hot pink flashes, and it's just beautiful. Just beautiful. And this is called Hot Tropics, and this is just another magenta that's just got a beautiful silver glitter and a silver flash in there. You can see that. Basically, all I did with these is that I used this on all of my nails, and then accent nail with my ring finger and my thumb with just that. So that's all that was, and both polishes performed very well, and they looked beautiful together, and I didn't have any problems with either one. And you know, it just really wasn't, I mean, any nail art per se. It was just more of an accent nail, and I liked it. It worked well. It was easy. So there you go. So take a look at the picture. So yeah, what do you think? I liked it. The colors were beautiful, I think. So the next one had a little bit more detail to it, and these were based on some of the polishes that I picked up from the Sinful color lines, and these were I can't remember the name of the collection, but this was in the summer. These ones, they had interesting formulas. They were just kind of, I think they're kind of like, I don't want to call flakies maybe. These polishes kind of had an iridescence to them. This one is what I use. Here, I'm going to look at my nose real close. This is what I use as a base, and this is a yellow, and it's called Otaku Anime. And here's that. And yeah, I don't know if you remember, these came out in the summer. This is just a really, really pretty sunshine yellow, and it's got a shimmer to it. It's just really gorgeous. I just love it. I think I put 2 coats down on this. It's not anything that's going to be opaque in those two, but I think that's all I used on that one. And it's like a, I don't want to call it a jelly, but I don't know. It was just an interesting formula. It's like a jelly. I don't know if it's a crelly, but I mean, it's really interesting. Here, hold this. I'm just looking at the picture again. Yeah, and this came out really, really nice. And then on my accent nail, and I also stamped, I used this one, and this is called Sky Tree, and this also came out in the same collection. And this is a really beautiful, kind of like a blue-green, but it's got flashes of a really bright, hot, I'm not hot blue, but I mean, it's like a hot blue. If it was, if blue could be hot, this would be hot blue. But it has really gorgeous flashes of blue. If you can see that in there, I think you can. And it just has these really beautiful iridescence flashes to them. And what I did is I went ahead and I used Otaku Anime as a base color on all of my nails except for my thumb and my ring finger. And then I went ahead and I used this on my thumb and my ring finger, and I also stamped with this. And I stamped over the yellow using, oh, where did it go? Oh, here it is. This is a stamping plate from cheekybeauty.com. And I went ahead and I used this pattern right here. And I think you can see that. This one right here. And it has all these really cool lines going different directions, but I just thought it looked cool. And I stamped that blue, the blue-green over the yellow. Looked really cool. And then on top of all of that, I have this Nina Ultra Pro, really pretty green glitter topper. And this is called Electric Slide. And this looks like, I was a little worried that I might overtake the yellow, but it isn't. It's just a really, really light coverage. I mean, this is not going to overtake the Manny. It's just a holographic, really light coverage topper, and it looked really cool. I really loved how this came out, so I'll go ahead and take a look at the picture. So what you think? I thought that one was a cool one. I really enjoyed that one, and it looked a lot harder than it was. That's what I liked most about it, is that it looked like it took time and stuff, and it did take a little time, but I mean, it wasn't as hard as it looked like. So that's what I like. That I do. I think that's fun. The next one I did this one on my Sheena. This was fun because we got to do butterflies. She wanted butterflies, and what I did, it was really simple and easy. Again, I use my trusty Sinful colors. I love Sinful colors. I use this color, which is a really happy, bright blue. This is called Jolt, and it's kind of like a, I don't know if I want to call it like a marine blue, but it's like a watery blue. I don't know what kind of blue. It's just a beautiful blue. It's got a little bit of, it's got a brightness to it. It really does. It's not neon or anything like that, but it's got a brightness to it. It's a happy blue. And I went ahead and I used Snow Me White, which is the basic white cream in the line. I went ahead and I did a gradient with these two. I sponged these on her fingers. And then what we went ahead and did is got some stamping plates out, and I don't really have like the exact ones I use, but I think this was one of them. And I just got various stamping plates out that had butterflies on it, and we just went ahead and stamped butterflies all over using the snow black on black. And that's this one right here, and they looked really cute. One of them looked like Batman, so that was our Batman butterfly, but that's what she called it. Anyways, I'm trying to see which one that was, but I remember we were giggling about that one. But anyway, go ahead and check out the picture. It was really neat. Did you see the Batman one? I don't know. I know we had a good time with that. The next one, I'm not really have anything to show you, except for I have a picture to show you, but I didn't use a polish, and this is just basically something that I did something really quickly because I needed something to do fast and didn't have to worry about drying time or anything like that. And I just pulled out some nail stickers. And these nail stickers, I cannot remember where I got them. I would love to say where I got them, but they weren't very good. They lasted like, I mean, this one I can tell you the lasting time. These ones lasted just a few hours, and then they were in trouble. But they looked really cool when they did last. And anyways, they were fun. I mean, I know there's some nail stickers out there that have better lasting times than these ones, and I know that these ones I didn't pay very much for, and I probably got them, I don't know, probably from Walmart or something, but yeah, they weren't anything that yeah, they didn't come from like any nail company or anything like that. They were just generic nail stickers. So cool pattern though, but check it out. So anyways, yeah, cool pattern, but like I said, they didn't last very long, but it served its purpose while it was there. The next one I did, it was just a fun fresh mani that just kind of a summery manicure. And again, this one wasn't anything that I did any nail art. And these was also from the Sinful Colors, one of the summer lines. They came out with a lot of different lines this summer. And this one was just called Standing Bloom Only. And basically I used this I think two coats. This is kind of like a jelly almost too. Probably was, I mean, I had to work a little bit with this one. I do suggest you letting each coat dry completely before you go in for the next coat, so you're not having any dragging going along and you're not dragging off the bottom coat. But I thought it came out, I mean, it looked really cool, like with what I was wearing, and I liked the effect of these, and yeah, I liked it a whole lot. And this is called Standing Bloom Only. So go ahead and take a look at the manicure. So yeah, that was a fun one for me. I liked it. It went exactly with what I was wearing that day. I mean, it's one of those where I got the inspiration just from probably what I was wearing. I was probably wearing an orange shirt. I wore a lot of orange this summer. This next one, it was okay. It wasn't any of my favorite manicures, but it was okay. This one, I went ahead and I used this Wet n Wild Mega Last polish. It was one of the summer ones. It was called Green Teas. And this did come out in the summer. I can't remember the name of the collection. I'm sorry. But it was a nice cream. These were like, I mean, the way these spread, I really liked the way these spread. It was just a really nice manicure. I mean, nice polish. I really did enjoy that. Two coats. I mean, actually, you can probably get this opaque on one coat, but I did two. And then what I went ahead and did, and again, I didn't use nail art. I guess this was another one. I just wanted to use this glitter topper, and this is from Proper Polish. It's an indie brand, and I've had this in my collection. I haven't used it, but it's called Ectoplasm. And it's a really cool name, and I just thought they looked like they would go well together. And I love Proper Polishes. I love her polishes. I think she does a really good job with it. It was, let's see. Again, this is another one where no fishing, no anything like that. This is where you have to be careful and make sure all your coats are dry before you apply anymore. But I think this was a really pretty, they did complement each other because of the tone was, they're both like white based on the colors, so they did go well together. So I just went ahead and used the green teas as the base, and I went ahead and covered all of my nails with the Ectoplasm. So, and I do like all of these glitters. There's triangles, orange triangles, there's black shards, there's, oh my goodness, there's purple, like foil glitters in there, there's green foil glitters, there's shards in there, there's all kinds of things in there. It's called Ectoplasm. I'm sure this came out in a Halloween collection of some sort, but yeah, so together they looked really pretty. I'm not really sure why I didn't call it one of my favorite manicures. maybe it was the texture, I don't know. It just looked like it sat really thick on my nails, and I don't know, it's because I put I don't know if I put the green teas on too thick. I should have used thinner coats maybe. And I think that's probably where I kind of had a little bit of an issue, because I felt like it didn't dry. You know, for some reason I was having an issue with it drying all the way through. So maybe that was it. But other than that, I liked the way it looked. It's just, I just think it didn't, I think it was the drying. That's probably where I had an issue. So other than that, I think I was okay. So go ahead and take a picture of that, or take a look at the picture. So what you think? Yeah, I like that one. I did. I think, like I said, I think I used too thick of coats on the green teas. I think that was the only thing I had a problem with. Okay, looking down at my notes. The next one I did was my 4th of July manicures. I told you I'm a little behind. Basically, all I did was, on my 4th of July manicures, I went ahead and I did 5 different designs on my nail. And basically, I did some water marbling, and I just did 5 different things. And I just used various red, white, and blues. And so I'm not really talking about that. But the star of all of that is of all of them mainly was Sinful Colors Star Blast Off. And this, and that's basically the red, white, and blue glitter that just stole all the show of the, I mean, this is pretty much what I featured on almost all of the manicure or different designs that I did. The white stars, I mean, this is so jam-packed with glitter that I had no issues with this at all. On some of the manicures, I went ahead and just pulled like the stars off of the brush, and I went ahead and just placed those. And on some of them, I spread them out, but most of them I just on some of them I just placed them, and that's all I did there. But this was pretty much the star of all of my 4th of July manicures, and that was Star Blast Off. And I love this one, man. This was a great 4th of July polish, and this will get pulled out next year too, because yeah, this one was a good one. So go ahead and take the look at that picture. Tell me which one your favorite is. There's 5. Okay, so which one? You gotta let me know. I'll just let you know, I went ahead and I used this Kiss nail art paint in silver. I think it's called silver. It might be called something else. I can't remember. Oh, silver glitter. That's what it's called. So that's that. Alrighty, the next one is a manicure I did on Sheena, and this one was fun. It looks a lot harder than it was, but I kind of enjoy that because sometimes it looks like you put hours and hours into it, but it really wasn't. It's just a lot of fun. I don't remember what I used for base color because it really doesn't really matter except for because you can't see it, but I know it was kind of like a white gray color. It was a really light, either just like a white tone gray. We stamped with the silver, and this was a mash plate, and let me take it out of the plastic so you can see it a little bit better. We went ahead and stamped with this one right here, and I stamped over the base color with this one, and we used a silver polish. I went ahead in all of these where these stripes are, you can kind of see where that is. When it was all done, I went ahead and went over all of those with the silver glitter nail art paint. But what was fun about it is I went ahead and used various different colors and a dotting tool and just filled those all in. And it kind of looked like a stained glass, or I don't know, it just looked really cool. I mean, it was just something that I think she says one of her favorite ones I've done. So it was just something that, like I said, we just throwing ideas at each other. I asked her kind of what she wants, and she says, oh, maybe something geometric or something like that. I can't remember exactly how she put it, but that's kind of how that one happened, and that's how that Manny was born. So take a look and tell me what you think. That was a cool one, huh? Anyways, this was a mash plate number 57. And that was this design right here. So, and I'm sorry if I don't know if I told you, but that other plate that I used on the green and the yellow, that was Cheeky Beauty, and the plate number was GA15. And that was this pattern right here. So, oh, we're moving right along, and this is going pretty quickly. So, 2 more. The next one I'm looking at, this was a fun one too. Oh, I gotta get it. It's over here. This one, hang on a second. Let me see if I don't think I have a picture that I can look at. I know I have a picture of it, but this one was fun because I just got this, again, from Proper Polish. And this is her new labeling. But this is called Bubblegum. And when I got this, I just knew I had to use it. And this is just a really beautiful glitter. It has bar glitters in it. It has pink triangles and different shapes and just a bunch of holographic glitters. And it's all in a clear, I don't think it's a clear base. I don't remember if it was a pink base or clear base. But yeah. This was a thicker glitter, so it was a little bit different to work with. I had to be careful with it because it did have a thicker consistency. I didn't try to thin this one out, but that was the only issue I had with this one, was because it just had a thicker consistency, so I had to be careful with it. But the color was just beautiful. And on the base, I used this nail lacquer. I got this from my Ipsy. There was an Ipsy offer, and I think they were offering like 3 or 4 polishes for a really good deal. And this was a hot pink that I got from them. There was it was a set of 4, I think, and this was one of them. This is called Magenta, and this is just a beautiful, beautiful pink. So, like I said, together, these just shined and popped. So I loved it. I loved it. So have a look at the picture and tell me what you think. So what do you think? That was a fun summer mani. I liked it. I enjoyed it a lot. So the next thing is the last one I have for you is a manicure I did on Sheena. This was a little I'm trying to remember how I did it. This was a little bit different because it was just like it started off as one thing, and then when we realized that wasn't working, I did something else, and it kind of turned into what we finally ended up with, and it really was pretty. But yeah, so you know, you start off with one idea, and then sometimes through comedy of errors, whatever, it ends up with something else, and sometimes it's better than what you thought it was going to be in the first place anyway. But anyways, let me see. Well, I'm trying to think how I did. What I tried to do is I was going to use this color right here, and this is from that Pixel. I remember I got these from Ulta. I think they were like 39 cents. I can't remember. They were very, very inexpensive, and they were little minis. And I was going to use this color as a base. And what had happened was when I laid this down, it was so sheer. It was so sheer. I was like, oh no, this isn't going to work at all. So then what, oh, that's right, she wanted something red. I remember that. So what we went ahead and did was I went ahead and I put this Maybelline Color Show, and we used this, and it's a Ravishing Red. Now this was also a sheer polish. This is a limited edition, it says. This was this was more like a jelly polish, so I went ahead and put this down, put this over the top, and then we went ahead, which gave it a really cool effect. We went ahead and stamped with this Revlon-Top Speed in the color Sterling. And we used this pattern right here. Oh my goodness, I think it was this one right here. And it came out really cool and really pretty. And like I said, this is match plate number 46, by the way. And through comedy of errors, we came out with a really pretty manicure. So go ahead and take a look at this picture, and this is the last one. So there you go, what you think of that one. You know, like I said, sometimes you start off with one idea and then you end up, you know, with something completely different, but it came out better than what you thought it was going to be. So anyways, it was fun. So that was that. That was 10. I'm hoping to get together another set and I can share those with you, and different nail art ideas and different, you know, ideas of what I had with the polishes and stuff, or how they performed and whatnot. So we have some really fun ones coming up because yeah, we did a lot more stamping. We've been doing a lot of been really enjoying the stamping plates and different ideas with those. So I got some good ones coming up with those. So anyways, that's all I have for right now. So tell me what you thought, and tell me how you like this series, and just different things. If you had a favorite manicure, or if you have a polish you want to share with me, just let me know. So hope you all doing well, and everything's going good for you, and everything's going good. So that's all I have. I'm sorry, it's late. So we'll talk to you really soon, and until next time, take care of yourselves and much love. All right, bye bye, take care.